today, I'm very happy that we are together.
One child, one teacher.
Malala Yousafzai, I call upon you to come forward.
Malala Yousafazai.
Malala Yousafzai, the story of the brave woman who stood up for what she believed in. She was born July 12, 1997, in Mangora, Swat Valley, Pakistan.
The year of 2007 is when it all started. Swat Valley, Pakistan was once a vacation destination, but was then invaded by the TTP. They started by imposing very strict Islamic laws. Then they started destroying or shutting down schools. They then took a step even farther and banned women from any social activities in society.
Not long after, the TTP announced that on January 15, 2009, all girls' schools will be shutting down.
They allowed the girls to return back to school as long as they wore burqas. Only a few months later, in May, the violence had returned. The Yousafzai family was then forced to seek refuge outside of Swat until the Pakistan Army pushed the TTP out.
In early 2009, the New York Times worked with the Yousafzai to make a documentary called Class Dismissed about the school shutdown. The same summer, she met with the U.S. Special Richard Holbrooke and asked him to help her protect the education of girls in Pakistan.
She was voted for the International Children's Peace Prize by human rights activist Desmond Tutu in October 2011. In December of 2011, she was awarded Pakistan's first National Youth Peace Prize. This prize was later named the National Malala Peace Prize.
Malala was shot in the head by a TTP gunman on her way home from school. The TTP took full responsibility for the attempt on her life. She survived and was flown from Pershaway to Birmingham, England, for surgery. The attack inspired protests, and her cause was taken up around the world.
She recovered from the attack and stayed with her family in Birmingham. She returned to her studies and her activism. On her 16th birthday, July 12, 2013, she made her first public appearance since being shot. She addressed an audience of 500 people at the United Nations in New York City. In 2013, Malala won the United Nations Human Rights Prize.
In December 2012, the president of Pakistan, Asif Ali Zardari, announced a $10 million education fund in Malala's honor. Around the same time, the Malala Fund was established.
In 2013, she was named one of the Times Magazine's most influential people and appeared on the cover of 7 magazines that were printed.
She co-authored a memoir, I Am Malala, the girl who stood up for education and was shot by the Taliban. She wrote a picture book, Malala's Magic Pencil, based on her childhood. She became the youngest person to win the Liberty Medal in 2014.
In 2014, Malala won the Nobel Peace Prize, becoming the youngest Nobel laureate.
Malala continued to attend school in England after winning the Nobel Peace Prize. She graduated from the University of Oxford in 2020, while using her public profile to bring attention to human rights issues around the world. In July of 2015, she used the money from her Malala funds to open an all-girls school for the refugees from the Syrian civil war. Malala is still using her powers of speech to change the world today.
One child, one teacher, one book, and one pen can change the world.